Paulie! Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hey guys, how are you?
Pretty good. You're
Just
still
peachy. How are you?
you're still playing the bass, Paul.
I'm good. Now, right off the bat, I have to say I have to thank Peter. He inadvertently got me my one and only film role ever.
Yeah?
And by accident. I was standing with a producer of Dylan Dog. He walked up to me and said, "You have the most magnificent nose I've ever seen." 5 seconds later, the producer put me in as the lead zombie, and I got to chew on somebody for a little bit.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
was pretty exciting.
Where did we shoot Dylan? Was that Louisiana?
Oh, yeah, it was down in Louisiana. We were in some, big basement.
Yeah.
And I was there talking to Gil Adler, the producer, and you just happened to walk up and say something about my nose. And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, why don't you go be a zombie?" I was like, "All right."
I'm glad for you. Did your career take off?
No, not really. But I guess I owe you maybe $20 out of the $147 I made that day.
You still
That's
have that
pretty nice
nose.
deal.
You still have that nose. It's not too late.
Yeah, I know. I still have it. I wouldn't change it, but I can't cash it in yet. So, but I
Nose
was
for
gonna
success.
say,
Yeah, I've only said that to a few people in this world, so thank you.
well, I was going to say, they gave me the press release for this show, and it has you listed as the creator. But then when I was watching the show last night, you didn't show up in the credits as the creator. I'm wondering, is there a miscite there, or did you have a hand in helping this show evolve into what it is?
It's not that I'm a shy guy, really, but I always feel it's strange if it says created by Peter Stormare, and in the lead it says Peter Stormare. So I picked my name, created by the Viking Brothers, which is my production company. And so I always find it funny when it says, produced by this, in the lead, this, taking the money, this.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't want too many hats.
no,
He has
a
a
little
hat.
bit of humbleness goes a long
Yeah.
way. It is actually my little company called the Viking Brothers. I created the thing, but it's also collaboration with 3 other people that's helped me. So I never wanted to push. They wanted my name up there, and I said no. I don't want to have my name up there. So yeah, that's simple. But it's my idea from the beginning, and I wrote it from the beginning, and then I have 2 other people that really scrutinizes everything I do and what I write and make it much better. Two people I really, can work together with. And together we mold and we twist and turn, and something better comes out of it.
Well, I was going to say I watched episodes 1 and 2 and 4 last night, and the 2 of you have such a unique and uneasy dynamic in the show. Did you guys know each other before this, or is this a kind of chemistry you created as the show was coming together?
Well, I had seen Traci, and I knew she would be great. I've seen her green, piercing eyes, and I thought it would be, I could see no one else. Why? I don't know. Subconsciously, or a voice was sending signals to me all the time. It's got to be Traci Lords. It's got to be Traci Lords. And thank God she said yes finally.
He stalked me for a while.
Yeah.
On social media. Then I got the script with a love letter from him, and I thought, this guy's out of his mind, and I better read this so he leaves me alone. And I just laughed, and I thought, wow, the opportunity to work with Peter and to play this just really delicious dragon lady, boss lady, businesswoman, and run this detective agency and battle with Peter. I thought, what an opportunity this is. And the characters in the show are just unlike any that you really see on, comedy TV today. So it's been pretty exciting.
Well, now I want to know, is there going to be a team up in one of the future episodes where Jane and Ingmar have to come together and work on a case together, or is that being saved for season 2?
We're in season 2 right now.
Yeah, we're shooting season 2 now, but as Traci said to me the other day, we either gonna
Fall in love or kill each other.
Yeah,
maybe
fall
both.
in love or kill each other, or maybe do them both at the same time in a ritual, an old Viking ritual.
Well, yeah.
But we're drawn to each other like plus and minus, yin and yang, and it's going to be a battle. And hopefully we're going to team up like a team, but we see if we can go into further seasons, because I have my ideas where I want to take it, but it's all depending how well it's going to be received when it starts airing, and hopefully we can continue a couple of seasons, and then we can show you what happens later on. I have my plans.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, it's obviously from the title, we know this is a Swedish show, and it has a real Swedish flavor to it. And I was going to ask Traci, now, is there a big difference between Swedish humor and American humor, or do you think it's all pretty together where everything makes sense to everybody? Or do you know there's a big difference that you see working on the shows and sometimes getting these scripts?
There's definitely a difference, I would say so. Just working on the show itself, they have their own language. They speak in Swedish sometimes when they want to withhold things from the rest of the cast. It's the pacing and everything is the same. It's some of the dialogue. There are some differences. I don't really know how else to answer that.
Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, it's a difference. I think. Humor here is more oriented, like if you watch American, that's my source, America's Funniest Home Videos. And there's always a baseball hitting the scrotum. That's the most popular, to hit, a genital. In Europe, in Europe, the humor is more hitting a head.
Yeah, okay.
That's the difference, and
so ours is more potty humor?
Yeah. It's less urinals in Europe. It's more, Monty Python was a big hit in, all over the world, never in the U.S., which is an enigma to me. But slowly I try to blend Twin Peaks and Monty Python together and have a character-driven comedy, half-hour comedy, which is kind of rare, and to have so many women. And to do different
leads.
They are leads, and they are so unpredictable, and they're not playing the usual female fatale or stupid dit. They are true characters with their own life, and they're strong.
Yeah. They're dangerous. The women in Swedish Dicks are very dangerous.
Yeah.
But you can see it on Pop TV on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock and see for yourselves.
I love strong women.
Well, hey.
There you have it.
Thank you, guys. That's my time. So thanks so much for coming on and chatting with me a little bit.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Paul. And, nose to nose, we knows what it takes.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys later.
You bet. I'm happy for the Dylan dog. Thank you.